Welcome back to Delta Code. What an exciting day. Today, the SEC approved 8 spot ETFs for Ethereum. This has been long awaited. Today was one of the first deadlines for SEC to make a decision on several ETFs that have applied for approval, and they just approved all of them. This is very exciting news. Up until this week, or late last week, most of the analysts did not expect the ETF to get approved. The probability of it being approved was between 10 to 25% at most. So overwhelming majority of analysts thought that ETF will not get approved at this first deadline, but that it would be approved at one of the later deadlines. However, a few important pieces of legislation have passed through Congress and possibly signal to the Biden administration that crypto is an important issue to voters, and what seems like top-down decision was made to approve the spot ETF for Ethereum. For now, this is the vibe. I am Delta, an economist with over 20 years of investment experience and a decade in crypto, and today I will be discussing the spot Ethereum ETF approval and what I recommended as the best trade in crypto, Grayscale Ethereum Trust ETHE. Let's jump into it.
Don't ask them, what do we know? What I forgot is better than whatever they remember.
It is also on the front page of the Yahoo Finance. SEC takes first steps towards allowing Ether ETF. Now, what this implies is SEC has allowed the spot ETFs to list, but when they actually launch and start trading, it may take weeks or months before we actually see inflows of capital. Market's reaction, relatively mute, because earlier this week, analysts did call for the ETF to be approved, more likely to be approved, increasing their odds from 25% to 75%. Once that happened, we had ourselves a jolly good little bump from about 3K to 3,600. And today this candle is the approval candle to 3,900, and then a sell because they thought it was fake news and then it got approved. There was a bunch of volatility today. Let's take a look at a 5-minute chart and see this volatility here. Boom, it went as low as 3,500 and then up as high as 39. That's quite a swing. Very nice. Let's see if we can get Ethereum to an all-time high of about 5,000, which was made in 2021. Recent all-time high in March was about a little over 4K. So we're looking to retest that. I expect all-time highs in not too distant future once actual funds start trading. Now, I don't expect the same amount of volume as we saw with the Bitcoin spot ETF. Bitcoin is 3 or 4 times larger than Ethereum. So expect the flows to be both relative to their size, but also Bitcoin is much more well known in traditional finance. It's an easy thing to understand. It's digital gold. You hold it. It goes up. Number goes up. Ethereum is a little more complicated. Plus, Ethereum has other uses. You can stake Ethereum and earn yourself 4% yield. All these spot ETFs for Ethereum will not have staking. Now, this is bad for people that buy the ETF. Maybe they don't even know about it. They don't get to benefit from the Ethereum yield that they can be getting, basically the internet bond. But we who do stake Ethereum, we get to benefit from fewer stakers getting the yield. Therefore, the yield will go up. I just tweeted this. Ethereum ETF won't have staking, which means the staked yield goes to fewer stakers, which means yield number goes up. Right now, about 30% of Ethereum is staked, I believe. Now, if these funds, ETFs, had massive inflows of billions of dollars and they had staking, then we would be sharing our staking yield with them. This way, all the Ethereum that goes into these ETFs is Ethereum that won't be staked. Therefore, the staked yield will be divided by fewer Ethereum holders. This is good for us stakers. I can imagine Ethereum breaking 4K relatively soon in the following days. This could be sell the event, sort of sell the news, sell the event trade, but nobody actually expected this to happen, so it's hard to sell it because it wasn't priced in. We saw a jump from 3K to almost 4K because it wasn't priced in. Some people will probably front run the opportunity and buy up Ethereum before the ETFs actually start trading, and then they have to buy it at a higher price, which seems like a smart thing to do. If you followed me for at least a few videos, you knew that I recommended Ethereum ETHE Grayscale Trust as the best trade in crypto because it had a huge discount. When the Bitcoin ETF got approved, the discount dropped to as little as 7%. But then it didn't seem like Ethereum would get approved, and the discount increased to as much as 25% in the not too distant past, in about a month ago. I did make a video calling this the best trade in crypto because it was the free 25%. Because of the news this week of analysts predicting that the ETF would get approved, the discount has dropped down to only 7%. This is still a huge discount. If the Ethereum ETFs start trading within a month or two, let's say 3 even, 90 days, that's 7% arbitrage you can get by purchasing the Ethereum Grayscale Trust now. And in 90 days when it gets converted, that's free 7. Now, I have a lot of Ethereum already. It's my biggest asset. But the discount on the Ethereum Grayscale Trust was too large for me to pass up. So I've been purchasing it when I recommended it a few months ago, and my average price was about $20. It is now trading at $33, and it should go up to about $40 by the time the discount drops to 0. Plus, I expect Ethereum to trade at all-time high, about 5K, so this will be an easy 100% gain. Right now, it's at 62%. Now, no, this is not my whole portfolio. This is just one of my portfolios. This is a tax advantage account where purchasing ETHE was very advantageous for me. Now, why is Coinbase down on this great news? It's actually up in the after hours, but much like the Bitcoin ETF, some people believe that having another place to purchase Ethereum will take away from Coinbase's trading volume. This was already disproven by the Bitcoin spot ETF, where more volume went to Coinbase despite investors having another place and a way to purchase Bitcoin. This was net positive for Coinbase. And now that the Ethereum spot ETF is approved, this is also good for Coinbase. I expect it to get priced in quite soon. Other reason why Coinbase might be down today is, well, the whole market is down. The whole market is just crushed. Only Nvidia is green today and 10%. This is because they reported their earnings yesterday, and this was basically the move in the after hours, and now just priced in today when the market opened. Everything else is down. As you can see, most of my portfolios are in red today, much like the market. I don't have Nvidia in my portfolios, therefore everything is red other than Ethereum. Ethereum is holding my portfolio alive today. This is more or less the market today. we got yourself, US economy and the stock market just barely holding on as a rickety balcony, and Nvidia and Taylor Swift are holding this whole thing together. If there ever was a single image to encapsulate what's happening, this is it. Overall, this is basically the vibe. Yes, get ready for Ethereum to blast off. Crypto markets, not that crazy, but hey, Ethereum is up 30% in the last 7 days. It's the biggest position in my portfolio, so I'm a happy camper. Victory lap on the ETHE call, I'll take it. If you bought it, awesome. I'm happy for you. I expect Ethereum to go up more. I expect the ETHE discount, which is still at 7%, to go down to 0. If there's any discount tomorrow, I will buy more. What else is happening? Arbitrum up 25%. A lot of Ethereum connected things are up in large double digits. Overall, crypto markets are up 2.5 trillion. This is up from 2.3 a week ago. Amazing. Bitcoin dominates 52%, Ethereum at 18%. Obviously, ETH BTC is up. Let's take a look at the ETH BTC ratio. Just a few days ago, it bottomed at about 4.4, and now we're looking at as high as almost 0.6. When did we hit this last? In February. Top C's was 0.8 in 2021. If you had Ethereum in your portfolio or ETHE, Grayscale Ethereum Trust, congratulations. Your bags are up bigly, and they will continue to go up, especially once inflows start flowing into the Ethereum spot ETF. As mentioned before, don't expect inflows to match Bitcoin. They will be proportional to the market size of Ethereum. Also, Ethereum has other uses, and by getting the spot ETF, an investor is giving up 4% yield they can get on their staked Ethereum. So there might be much lower inflows in the spot ETF for Ethereum than Bitcoin, but nevertheless, there will be inflows, probably in the billions of dollars. In my estimation, between 10 and 20, let's call it $15 billion in the same time frame as it took Bitcoin to get to 60. To stay up to date on the latest crypto and stock news, don't forget to like and subscribe. I am Delta. Thank you for tuning in. As always, may the force of compound interest be with you. Peace.
Peace.